Hey guys, Sword here, and obviously I'm on Twitter, and this is actually going to be the updates of title update number 9. So, what we have here is 4J Studios, of course, and their first tweet for the day, no, technically, whatever, the last tweet that they made is to Triple Z Commando Triple Z. Not a good start. Oh, wait, not good to start your video with something we didn't say, sad face. Title update number 9 is not in cert testing, we are still working on it. So apparently Commando actually made a video talking about title update number 9 and saying that it's already in cert testing, so it's going to be released soon. That's kind of what I assume because of what the tweet has to say. But right now, it's not even in cert testing, but they're still working on it so that they could put it into cert testing and then we could finally have the update. So as you guys know, at least we're going to have climbable vines in title update number 9, as well as we're going to have the Enderdragon, as well as the End Portal in title update number 9. They just haven't really released a date for it, and as well as that they're still working on other things. And one of the other things that they said is that the sheep will finally regrow their wool. So that's one of the great things that they're going to have. And as well as that, yeah, they even said that there's not going to be what's it called? The jungle. They're not gonna have the jungle in the title update. So let me see if I can find the tweet so I could show you guys. Oh yes, the gaming lemon. Is the biome on the map a jungle biome? No. Jungles will be in a later title update. So we're not gonna have jungles for this part, but it's understandable since they're gonna work on the Ender Dragon, the End Portal, and the spawn eggs and the item frames. Oh yes. I didn't think I actually said the item frames, but they're actually going to put item frames in the game as well. So already they're going to take one of the updates from the PC and add it onto the Minecraft for the Xbox 360 version. So that's pretty great. They're actually going to interpret that even though what's it called? It's I believe that it's August 16th of 2012 that they released it for the PC. And now they're going to actually bring it to the Xbox 360 a little bit early. So there you go. We're going to get an early update. How nice. So again, title update number 9 is not going to have the jungle, but it's still going to have the Ender Dragon, the End Portals, the spawn eggs, as well as sheep will regrow their wool, and then we got to get climbable vines. So if you're a person that likes to use vines or want to climb vines or for decorative purposes, you can use that for your Hunger Games or anything else. Excuse me. So there we have it. That's pretty much all the updates that we have for now. Unless something else pops up that I kind of missed, and if there's anything else, please let me know. And if there's any other major thing that they're going to talk about, I'm pretty sure I'm going to film or inform you guys on these updates. So what we're going to look at now is one of the pictures. There we have it. We have one of the Ender Dragon right here. You could barely see it, but apparently he's shooting some sort of ray right there and has a lot of health. So that's gonna be fun. And of course you can barely see that he has eggs right here. So we're gonna look at the second picture. It has the signs and it has all the eggs right there, all the spawn eggs. And then on the third picture, you see that there's a marker over here, and then there's a trail. There's no jungles here, of course, but yeah. And there's a little beach right there. How nice. You just go for a swim. And right there's a marker. I'm not too sure if that was for the Stronghold or for the fact that someone placed the item or the item frame with the map. Because if you were to place a map in the item frame, if I said that right, I'm kind of confusing myself right here. And you look at the map, you'll be able to see all the markers on the map of where the item frames were placed with the map inside the item frame. I'm going to read to you on that on the Minecraft Wiki. And then on the last one right here, we see Tuxedo Steve, and then there's item frames in the back. So they're pretty much like a convenient place to take out items, and I'm going to read all that to you right now, and then that's going to be the end of this video. Oh yeah, of course, I forgot about this. Here's all the little spawn eggs that you're going to have in the miscellaneous items. So once we have the update, all you have to do is go to creative mode, go to miscellaneous, and then here you have it, right here. All your little eggs. You got a creeper, you got your mushrooms. I think that's a mushroom right there. Which one's a wolf? Is that the wolf? Or that one? I don't even know. There's a lot of things you can spawn now. It's kind of weird how they all come from eggs now. But regardless, let me see what we have here. I'm pretty sure that they have a tweet on the eggs. Let me see. Can't see. Where is it at? Where is it at? Not too sure if I'm going to actually find it. That's the problem. Alright, let me see. Oh yes, the texture pack. Everyone wants to know about the texture pack. They're still working on it. Alright, let me see. Let me see. Alright, there's the tweet. In title update number 9, mobs will spawn if you launch a spawn egg from a dispenser, and you can shoot fire charges from the dispenser too. So there you have it. You have your very own, what's it called, mob spawner. There you go. So if you want to make a little dungeon map with a trapdoor or with the pressure plates, you can hit that. It will activate the dispenser, and then it'll spawn an enemy, whichever you want to go with. Alright. So here's the Minecraft wiki. Of course, McAfee doesn't trust this website because they have a lot of advertisements, and some of them contain little hidden bugs in them too. Oh well, let's move on. Item frame. The item frame is an item similar to a display case. It displays the item or block that is inside it. Players can place items in the frame by right clicking, or probably LT, or however you're going to do it. Just whatever. Interpret it your own if you're going to add it on to the Xbox 360. Right now, this is for the PC, and this is information based on the PC. So some of these things, they're going to say that we don't have yet until they actually added it in. Alright, so let's go back here. Players can place items in the frame by right clicking and while holding the item. The displayed item can be rotated by right clicking the frame. Maps showed in their contents or show their contents, and compasses and clocks work as normal. When broken, the frame drops both itself and the item it contains. Because item frames are technically entities like paintings, they can be broken in adventure mode. Can't wait for adventure mode. And as well as can't wait for hardcore mode. Alright, so the ingredients, you need 8 sticks and a piece of leather. So go collect some cows and go kill them all. And I'm going to apologize in further advance if I start to stutter or mess up on words, because, yeah, I don't do a lot of reading. Okay, item frames have many uses and can be placed on cactus blocks, pressure plates, fences, trees, slabs, and cobblestone walls along with all solid blocks. The player can place items into frames or item frames by right-clicking that with a held item in hand. The player can use item frames to hold items for convenient retrieval or reference instead of having to open a chest or a dispenser to retrieve specific items. This means item frames can be used to label chests, dispensers, etc. This also allows working clocks and compasses as well as maps to be displayed against a wall. A map put into the item frame will show markers on any other item frames with maps in them. This is a good way to mark certain areas. Item frames could also have the ability, as well as paintings and signs, to be placed on objects such as chests or doors by holding down the crouch button. A book and quill can be placed inside the item frame and will store all writing inside the book. This feature makes the item frame useful as it saves chest space and creates a nice image. Item frames can be used to display crafting and brewing recipes and can also be used to hold fire, allowing for safer fireplaces. Since items and frames can be rotated, this allows directional pointing using items that are shaped like pointers or wedges, such as arrows, tripwires, hooks, flower pots, redstone, etc. Since levers and torches and buttons can be placed before the item frame is placed, this allows for color-coded levers using colored wool on a frame, decorative torch holders using slabs, anvils, or trapdoors, and decorative gold trims for buttons using item frame inside the item frame. Item frameception right there. Item frames can be used similarly as signs, allowing the decorative armrests for chairs. So we have item frames that can be placed against piston heads to make better looking frames. In creative mode, items can be cloned by placing multiple copies of the same item in different frames. This is a handy way to clone enchanted weaponry or tools, although items can only be retrieved in survival mode or simply by destroying the block the frame is hanging on in creative mode. It is also possible in creative mode to place multiple item frames on the same block after restarting the save. This allows a player to stack items in the same frame by placing an item in the frame, saving and quitting to the main menu, and restarting the save. After restarting, it is possible to place another item frame on the same block as the existing one, and the player can then place another item in the new frame. The first item cannot be rotated after restarting the save. This can be repeated multiple times unless the entity limit is reached. So there you have it. The official release was on August 16th of 2012, and then there we have it. There's a little bit bugs and all that good stuff. Then the gallery. So let me see one of the galleries. Well, this one looks good right here. So there's a gallery right there. Nice little flower pots, and then all the other stuff. Stupid advertisements. Oh well. So there we have it. That's all there is to show, really. So 4J Studios, thank you for informing us of what title update is going to actually have, and then with any other future updates, any major ones, of course, not the little minor ones, because otherwise I'd be making a video every single day on the little minor ones, or I could just put them in all in one video. So whatever works, whatever works. So this is all we have for now. So if you want to check up on all the updates, you can just go to Twitter and follow at 4J Studios. And I do have a Twitter myself, so it is SwordKing090 if you want to follow me on that too. But until then, what we have here is the spawns, the little spawn eggs, and as well as the little pictures that they show us. So there's nothing else for me to say right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. So with that being said, I am SwordKing090. Have a nice day everybody, and I will see you in the next video.